What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today we've got official Transformer Kingdom new listings. They showed up at a German store. I think somebody pulled down. But these listings include Core Class Soundwave, Core Class Tigatron, Deluxe Class Scorponok, Deluxe Class Wheeljack, Deluxe Class Wingfinger, Deluxe Class Trax, Deluxe Class Shadow Panther, Deluxe Class Pipes, Deluxe Class Slammer, Deluxe Class Waspinator, Voyager Class Rhinox, Voyager Class Tigertron, and then Leader Class Galvatron. So I'm going to start with the two Core Class figures we have not seen pictures of yet or have anything to allude to yet, except for maybe in this poster. And I'm thinking that Tigatron is the alligator thing coming out the water, and Wingfinger is probably going to be like a pterodactyl or some type of pterodon with, the long finger skeletal wings. And that's all I got. And so, Core Class Soundwave, well, will he be like a small little Soundwave guy with that turns into a tape deck? That would be pretty cool. I mean, I would dig it. I mean, I might probably buy it. I'm not really into Core Class figures, but that one I might buy just because of its Soundwave. And who doesn't like Soundwave? Because if you don't like Soundwave, I think something's really wrong here. And then we go to Beast Wars Scorponok. So this one I definitely want, and I hope, because a lot of the not leader class, but I forgot what they called them in Beast Wars. They had a lot of these little hidden weapons, like Polar Claw had that bat weapon that was kind of like a shoulder cannon, and for him it was the claw, and I always dig that. Beast Wars had a lot of playability, man. I miss it, but I really want to see what they do with the Scorponok. And, as long as they give us the right colors and the right look like they're doing so far, then yeah, it's a win-win for everybody. And then, of course, we're supposed to get Deluxe Class Wheeljack, which is just going to be, repackaging into the Kingdom. Kind of think of it as a third chance, because you have the Netflix version as well to get Wheeljack. But if you want one without the dirt and grime, then this is the one you want to get in Kingdom. And then, of course, we're getting Trax. Now, I am not a fan of the Trax mold, nor was I its subsequent retool into Wheeljack. But this is what we had, this is what we had to use, and this is what we had to deal with. Now, giving us a proper Trax would be great. And like I said, the similar transformation as Wheeljack. But remember, even in G1, they were not the same toy, and they didn't share anything but the engineering and transformation. That's the same thing with Sunstreaker too. They weren't mold brothers at all. So let's get that out of the way. But yes, new Trax, definite win, definite go. Now let's talk about pipes. Now I want to talk that Huffer has an alternate transformation than Pipes does. So would I be okay with a straight repaint of Huffer? Maybe. But I would rather them do a kind of retool, remold, because Pipes transformed in reverse when you put the headpiece up. It's kind of different, His arms, basically in the original toy, his arms swing down, while Huffer's always swung up because it's the opposite way. So let's hope that they kind of use that ingenuity. But if they do a repaint, seeing how the Huffer toy looks, I guess I'd be okay with it. Now here's Slammer, which is, supposed to be Deluxe Class Slammer. It's kind of part of Metroplex. He doesn't have a robot mode because he's just a tank. Boy, what's up with all these tanks these days? But nonetheless, if he turns into a robot similar to this mock-up, from which third-party company, I don't remember, or if it's a custom, again, my money's on this. I definitely would give this a go. I mean, I don't have Metroplex. Even though a lot of people say he's awesome, I still don't like the way he looks. I don't really want to spend $500 for something that I don't like. But I do have 6 gun, so let's get him. Now, my man, Deluxe Class Waspinator. Now, let's be 100% clear. This is the best Waspinator ever made so far. And I think I still got one. I don't know. I have to look. I think I do. I'm not 100% sure. I think I sold them. But the Legends version from Takara, it knocked it out the park. Now, if it could do a good job like this one, then I won't have to go out and spend $100 to get a Waspinator. But this was a bad good Waspinator, but badass. I don't mean bad like bad, but bad meaning good. This was a good one. Yeah, they got to really do better than this one. If they could do better than the Legends version, then I'm all from Takara, then I'm all in. If not, $100 out. Rhinox, another one. Okay, yeah, he had a little bit of issues, but still, they did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Really, really good job. Again, it's just a deco. You know, are we going to get the gray Rhinox? Or are we going to get the, Takara brown Rhinox? Which, by the way, was very good looking. But for some, it was a little stark because of the color of the brown. And technically, rhinos aren't brown. They're really the opposite color. But, Japan didn't know what to do, so they just had to be different. But still, a leader Voyager class would be perfect. Now on to Tigertron. As you know, this is the original Beast Wars Tigertron, which was mustard yellow. We're probably not going to get that. We're probably going to get something in the vein of the Stark White, like we did with Takara and Telemoka and Beast Wars 10th anniversary. I mean, this is again me. I don't know why everybody's acting surprised. Like, come on, you got Cheetor. They're the same toy. Maybe some changes in the molding would be nice, but that would be cool. And then Shadow Panther, another one. Again, these are this is like Seeker repaints, except with Cheetor. And doing this would just be, icing on the cake. Yeah, I would love to see a Shadow Panther if they do it just like this. I mean, he's a standalone character, kind of supposed to be like Beast Wars Ravage, but I'll get into that to another day. Now, if they do this guy, then they can take all of my money. They can take it all. Just take it. This is Night Prowler, if you don't know. This is canceled from the Universe line. This is supposed to be a 2-pack with another version of Waspinator for Walmart. It's supposed to be like a Halloween themed thing. I thought it looked good. And finally, we get to the leader class Galvatron. So now let's talk a little junk really fast. We haven't had Galvatron made correctly since technically G1. And, I want to get into the whole, this was the worst of the bunch, the Classics, Generations, United, Universe, whatever, 3-pack, you throw him in, he still had the same odd, crappy, everything. It was just terrible. I hated this Galvatron. This one was better, but you still gimped him with the dang on pop-up mask that came out of his chest. You didn't have to do that. You could have created a crown. You could have stored the crown in his chest and you stick it on. Hasbro, get this right. Okay? You were close with these releases, but you need to get it right. And again, this is the, Takara Legends version, which, paint-wise, it's decent. It's still off, but it's no better. I mean, you got to use third party, to keep that, little pop-up head in there. So, I mean, this is a no-brainer. These are all official things we've heard of in the past, few months. And we know they're coming because the listings are showing up on various websites. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? We're getting more. It's breaking my wallet, but hey, I'm happy. Everybody's happy, so what do you think? You think that you're going to be buying any of these? I'm skipping anything that has to do with weaponizers, really. I don't really get into that. But everything else, exception of Wheeljack, because I already got Wheeljack, I'm going to be checking out, you know what I'm saying? And hey, leave your thoughts and comments down in the comment section below. And my name is Super Robot Ed. I'll be bringing you Earthrise Soundwave review soon. I want to play with it a little bit. But I want to thank all my new subscribers and have a great night.